guys, what's up? It's still skellydun. Today we are going to be doing yoga, or more accurately, I'm going to be doing yoga, and you're probably just going to watch me bust a move. Unless you want to get up and do it, then that'd be super awesome. All you need is, I think you're supposed to have a yoga mat, but I just have like really hardwood floors, and then just some refreshments. It doesn't have to be the size of this ginormous water bottle, but I'm trying to drink more water to be what the healthy people say, healthy. Hey, before we do anything at all, I just want to say it's Harry's birthday today. So happy birthday, Harry. You're 16, because that's the only balloon that I can find. Or more accurately, you could be 61. So I'm really ready for either age. So how this is going to go down is that I'm going to answer a question, and I'm going to like do a really 100% professional, real, legit yoga move. And if you want to do them with me, that's so cool, because then I'm not like up here alone looking like a fool. Yeah, so, and I think I'm supposed to say like, go at your own pace. If any of these seem too hard, you know, tone it down. Or if they seem too basic, just add your own spin on it. Make it your own thing. We're all good friends here. No one's going to judge. You know, just try not to outshine me, because I know that's really easy to do, but it kind of hurts my feelings. Okay. So I think we're supposed to like stretch before we do it, but I never stretch before anything. That's why I'm probably like, my body probably hates me. So I think you like just gotta move your arms in like circles. Good, I feel stretched already. Okay. Oh, touch your toes. Okay. Good. Take your right leg, straighten it out, take your left leg, put it on top of your right leg, and squat down. This is called the chair. And if you're not particularly good at balancing, it's not that easy. And it kind of hurts, but I'm sure it's working something. So people have issues with other sexualities and genders because, well, what they don't understand, they tend to fear. And when you fear something, sometimes that fear turns to anger. So like people, switch legs. This side's much easier, maybe, okay. So when people don't understand something and they don't take the time to try to understand something, I think they get angry because people don't understand what transgender is or what queer is. And instead of like being like, okay, let me educate myself, they're just going to get angry because they don't know. So they're going to get angry that they don't know. And then they're going to take it out on other people. But it could all be resolved if everyone just had a bigger open mind and if people weren't such rude buttheads. So it sucks that people have issues with it. But, I mean, if we all just took a second to try to understand things that maybe we aren't so educated in, then I think the world would be a lot nicer place. Okay. Next move is, Harry's doing it wonderfully. You're going to take your one leg and you're going to put it over the other one, put your hands behind your back, and just do an upper teeth kind of grin. This is what I call the styles. It works your, it works something. So I use he and they interchangeably because some people still don't understand the they as a singular pronoun. So it's so much easier in passing just to be like, yeah, I use he pronouns because it's easier, and then once they get used to he, I can be like, okay, so this is how they works. So the next move is that you extend your one arm, hold the back of your foot, and then reach down. I call this the oops, I dropped something, but I can't let go of my foot in fear that I will drop that too. So gender and sexuality can be as fluid as you want. It's as fluid as an ocean. There are like no rules. There are no rules in the ocean. Okay, and if you have poor balance, just do the next side. Okay, see? Feels good. I'm not so good at this side either. That's not a good yoga move. Not for me. If it's too basic for you, add some of your own moves. In the next move, you're going to extend your one leg, put your other leg back, and go like this. I call this the Supergirl. So what I do when I'm depressed to kind of like make myself less depressed is I'll listen to my favorite band, or I'll listen to my favorite song on repeat. I do that a lot. I like to reading, switch legs, because like either stories or books or independent authors on the internet, I read that because it kind of takes me away from the situation that I'm in. Or, I like to work out, but that's kind of not a requirement. That's like, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. It just gets the endorphins going. What you do is you just get a box, or you get a little bag, and you put a bunch of stuff in it that you know that you like your favorite candy, or your favorite like food. You put your favorite movie in there. You put your favorite pair of like fuzzy socks, or your favorite hoodie, or like a smell, or like a bath bomb or something. You put things in there you know are gonna like make you feel better about yourself. And like whenever you're feeling pretty low, you just take all that out and you just kind of use it to like crawl your way out of that like depressing pit that you've fallen into. Because I just want you to know that even when you get in those funks, you're going to get out of them. Depression sucks, but it is something that I know you can beat. I have faith in you that one day your funky episodes are going to be far and few in between. You just kind of got to hold out for that. Okay, so the next move is a handstand, because that'll just like get your body going and like ease up all that tension. I'm a doctor. In some parallel universe, I probably could be, but I'm not right now, so I take that. I lied to you. I'm not a doctor. So songs that help alleviate my anxiety. So it helps to have a playlist. Make an anxiety playlist if you're ever out or you're going somewhere, you're driving in your car to some place that you've never been and you're anxious, because then you can just turn it on and you already know the songs and you know nothing like loud is going to play, so that's easier to have. Some of my anxiety relieving songs are Wolfman by the Front Bottoms, my favorite song, Read My Mind by the Killers, I Don't Want to Live Here by the Lonely Forest, Heavy in My Heart by Florence and the Machine, Holland Road by Mumford & Sons, and Kitchen Sink by 21 Pilots. That's a really good song. It's a little dripping in the background, and it's a good message, because a kitchen sink to you is not a kitchen sink to me. Okay, friend? Okay, so I'm going to try to do a handstand. If I break my neck, call a doctor. Don't call me. Call a real doctor. Good enough. Close enough. So your next move, you're going to need a partner. If you don't have a cardboard cutout or like a friend near you, that's okay. You just have to hold on to their shoulders and extend your one leg. But if your partner's super tall, you can use his hips. And you just extend it, kind of like an easy, what's that called? Split. So you just do it because it feels really, really painful, but you love it because you're working out and you're supposed to be relaxed. Yoga's supposed to relax, and you're falling and you're falling and you're falling. Okay, don't do it with your partner, because if they were a real person, they would probably crush you. So the next and last yoga pose is a moving yoga pose, and I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that in yoga because it's all about tranquility and peace and not moving. But it's my yoga class, my rules, my house, so we're just gonna do this. It's just me doing the Macarena, and I have no rhythm, but this will help you find your rhythm. And okay, so how am I so self-confident? Well, you know what? I'm really not. My self-confidence level is probably at the bottom of the ocean right now. That's where that is. It's one day how I did this, and it sounds super dumb, and you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but it kind of helped me, is one day I just woke up, and I was tired of hating myself, so I looked myself in the mirror, and I'm like, you know what? This is the only body I'm going to have. And it's the only body I'm ever going to have, and I'm stuck here for the next 70 years. So what am I going to do about it? So I started dressing myself to how I want on like a budget, because there are some places where you can get cute clothes for cheap. And then Forever 21 is one of them. Forever 21 and H&M are kind of really cheap. And then I got my hair cut. I got like a fresh, different haircut because I've been wearing the same style for a while. And then I just, with new clothes and new hair, kind of comes this little bit of confidence. So Just kind of started complimenting myself, or like if I saw something, I'd be like, I look really good in that, so I'd buy it. And the thing is that people, self-confidence does not rely on other people, but like, you know, it doesn't always feel good when someone like looks at you funny or like says some kind of like hateful thing towards you. But you kind of have to realize is that A, most people lash out if you look different because they're not comfortable in their own bodies. B, they could be jealous about how comfortable you are. And C, who cares? It's really hard to get to the point in your life where you don't care about what other people think about you. But once you try to reach that level, once you put up those walls around yourself and you're like, heck yeah, I look good, I don't care what you think, then your life will be so great. Try to be positive about yourself. Even if it's like the littlest thing, and even if it takes you forever, you can do it. So my question to you guys is, if you could trade bodies with someone for one day, who would you trade bodies with? Have a wonderful day. Oh. A lot of people ask me what my favorite kind of dog is, and my answer is all dogs, because all dogs are created equal, and if you love one more than the other, how could you? I love them all equally. That's like asking who your favorite child is. But that's kind of easy, because if I asked that to my parents, they would pick my sister, so that's kind of rude. All dogs, though. All of them.